Right now on 11 at 11, an arrest made in the recent deadly shooting outside a troubled cigar lounge in Pawtucket. How technology helped police find the person they were looking for.
Plus, Seth Magaziner jumping into the District 2 congressional race. Why he says leaving the governor's race was the right move for him and the Democratic Party.
And later, thinking long term, creating a vaccine that holds up against current and future variants. Why scientists are now praising work being done on Omicron-specific boosters. We'll get to those stories shortly, but first tonight on 11 at 11, as we take a live look over the beautiful city of Providence by way of our Skycam HD. Looks nice, doesn't it? But it is brutally cold outside. Really an afterthought, though, as our storm trackers get closer to fine-tuning their forecast regarding Saturday's storm and how much of an impact it will have on our area. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer along with us tonight. Jeff, has anything changed since we talked to you at 6 o'clock?
You know, I think Tiffany and John, at this point, we're watching the forecast models kind of come together and get a bit better consensus of how this is going to play out for Friday night into Saturday. We know one thing, it's going to be a big impact. Whether it's really gaudy snow totals or just snow, it's going to come with some wind, and it's going to time out that it comes in Friday night into Saturday. So a winter storm watch already issued for Rhode Island and southeastern Mass. Difficult travel, poor visibility, heavy snow, and yes, even the potential for blizzard conditions at times throughout the area. Meanwhile, like John said, you look at that sky cam, it's dark, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. It's 9 degrees in Coventry right now, 11 in Taunton, and 15 in Westerly. It is cold outside, and the temperature's going to drop so much that by the time you get up tomorrow, you're out the door forecast, you got lots of sunshine, but those temperatures crawling in the morning to warm up. You start at 8 at 6 a.m., and you get to 19 by 10 a.m. on your way to the afternoon hours of 26 to 30. So sunny and cold, but obviously the headline is all about this storm for Friday night to Saturday. And we'll take a closer look at some of the newer forecast runs. We'll talk about it in your full weather forecast right on the way.
Jeff, companies like Ramos Landscaping have been preparing for situations like this for the last couple of weeks. Now, I spoke to the owner of that company that we're outside of right now, and he tells me he's ready to use close to 20 employees as well as all of their snow equipment for what is to come this weekend. Southern New England preparing for heavy snow this upcoming weekend across the state. Here in Bristol, plows, trucks, and snow equipment are being tuned up to hit the roads and navigate all wintry conditions.
You know, around here, we call this the ice coast. We get more ice than snow typically. So we tend to do more salting. When we get these types of storms, we bring in bigger staff, you know, more manpower, more equipment.
At Ramos Landscaping, a nor'easter calls for all hands on deck.
I have guys on the phone at standby for when these guys doing 20, 30-hour shifts need the relief. There's someone there for them. We got some guys in here through the night, after hours, guys coming in here as a second job, doing what they need to do to really get us prepared for this storm.
With about 20 workers and pieces of snow equipment at a moment's notice, the snow cleanup is a team effort.
What we've been doing lately is bringing in a lot of subs with their own trucks, a lot of subcontractors, using them, having our trucks almost be the fallback plan. You know, actively every piece of equipment will be out if we get the snow they're calling for, and we'll just be a work in progress through the weekend.
Ramos saying their job is best done with no one on the road, even if that means for a couple of days.
Makes it tough, you know, we're trying to clean multiple inches of snow at once, and there's a car in the middle. We can't put the snow where we want. You could just stay off the roads, out of the parking lots, out of the stores, Saturday, Sunday. Give everyone out there a chance to really get everything the way it needs to be, safe, de-iced. This is like a 2-day cleanup if we're getting multiple feet of snow.
Now, as Jeff said, we're not exactly sure how much snow we can expect this weekend, but you can stick with us at abc6.com or over the next couple of nights on 11 at 11 ABC6 News. Live in Bristol, I'm Daniel Coates, ABC6 News.
Now, in preparation for the storm, the city of Fall River already issuing parking bans. Those begin Friday night at 6 o'clock. Of course, we'll continually be updating the list of parking bans and cancellations in Southern New England. That'll be there on our website for you, abc6.com.
ABC6 News follow-up on 11 at 11. Pawtucket police make an arrest in the deadly shooting outside of a troubled cigar lounge in Pawtucket. 29-year-old Traquan Baker of Providence now facing a slew of serious charges, including first-degree murder. One person died early Monday morning. Another is still in the hospital after that shooting in the parking lot of the Fab Cigar Lounge. According to the media release from the police department, Cranston police were tipped off to Baker thanks to its flock camera system and then alerted Pawtucket PD. Baker will be arraigned in Providence District Court tomorrow morning. New tonight on 11 at 11, Seth Magaziner shifting gears, betting his current political future on a run for Congress. Tonight we're hearing why he feels running for that District 2 seat instead of the governor's race is the right move for him and the party. ABC 6 News reporter Emmeline Reed has that story.
A political pivot for now congressional candidate Seth Magaziner dropping out of the race for governor to instead run for Congress.
We can't mess around, and we have to hold this seat.
That seat is the one held by Congressman Jim Langevin for the last 22 years, representing Rhode Island's District 2. Langevin announced last week he's retiring from politics, opening up all sorts of possibilities for other candidates. In Magaziner's case, it meant leaving the crowded field of Democrats running for governor.
And after a long week of deliberating on it, I've come to the conclusion that the way that I can deliver best for the people of Rhode Island is as a member of Congress in the 2nd Congressional District.
Elected treasurer in 2014, Magaziner also served as the chair of the Financial Literacy Committee for the National Association of State Treasurers. He currently lives in Providence in the 1st District, but he publicly committed to moving to the 2nd District.
I live 1 mile away from the district today, and yes, we are committed to moving to the 2nd District. I fully expect that we will win this race because the voters of the 2nd District know me.
One of Magaziner's now former challengers in the Democratic Party for governor, Secretary of State Nellie Gorbea. She issued a statement in support of his run, praising, quote, his ideas for how to innovate in the areas of infrastructure, education, and climate.
We need to hold this seat in Democratic hands, and we need a candidate in the Democratic ticket who has run in the district, won in the district, represented the district for the last 7 years, as I have as state treasurer.
ABC 6 News did reach out to Governor McKee for comment on Magaziner's decision to hop out of the race for governor. No statement has been made at this time. The treasurer now joins 2 other Democrats who've announced they're running for the District 2 seat, Ed Pacheco and Omar Ba. On the Republican side, Bob Lancia had already committed to the race before the Langevin announcement. State Senator Jessica De La Cruz announced over the weekend she's going to run. The list of candidates is expected to grow even more. Stick with ABC 6 for continued coverage. In the newsroom, Emmeline Reed, ABC 6 News.
In national political news tonight, U.S.